Welcome everybody back to Southern Bayou Adventures. Today we're gonna bring it inside today because it's only about 120 degrees outside. I don't know what's going on down here in the south. It's one of them hot waves, and man, I tell you what, you'll sweat your tail off out there trying to cook outside. So today we're in my kitchen. Now this is Southern Bayou Adventures kitchen, and today we're gonna cook up some fried green tomatoes. And this is a fried green tomato. Now, if you've ever cooked or made grown tomatoes in your garden, these tomatoes are the ones that right before they ripen. So pick them, cut them, and fry them, and they'll be good. But I was actually in the grocery store, and I'm walking along the grocery store, and I'm looking around there at them tomatoes, and I thought to myself, man, I wish they had some green tomatoes. So I didn't see any at the first grocery store I went to. So then I just by chance went to another grocery store because I heard they had some buy one get one free sausage. So I was over there looking, and I said, well, I'm gonna run through the produce section and see if they got green tomatoes. Well, I went through there and I'm like, oh my God, there was 5. I don't know where they came from, but I guess the Lord was just shining down on me that day. So I got some green tomatoes, so I sliced them all up, and we're gonna make us some fried green tomatoes. And back a long time ago, back in the 1800s, I don't know how long ago, but they used to call them wolf peaches. So yeah, I don't know all the history on them fried green tomatoes, but I know they are a delicacy in the South. So what I'm gonna start with is I went ahead and mixed up a bowl, and I got about a half a cup of flour in here, pepper and salt, and a little bit of onion powder, and a little bit of smoked paprika. So I'm gonna put the recipe down in the comments section for y'all when y'all get done. If y'all want to make these like I make them today, y'all can look it up and see what I did. So with that, I'm gonna get going here. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take these fried green tomatoes that I got cut up right here. You want to cut them about 1/4 inch thickness and everything. These are green when I got them, and these already started to ripen up. They'd be like for a hamburger for you. Give them another day on the counter. So you get them like that. You take them and you dredge them in this. You push them down and you dredge them in that flour mixture like that. Get them good and coated. You know, that's about what you want right there. So let me turn my grease on here. I done forgot to turn my grease on. We're gonna have to wait for the grease to warm up a little bit. So we might have to just talk a little bit more. But you get these tomatoes battered up about like that. And then I got another mixture. This mixture right here is about a half a cup of buttermilk and 1 egg. And then I put just a tad bit of hot sauce in there to give it a little bite. So, and you just beat that up, and that's your wet mixture. So you're gonna go from one of your flour mixtures to your wet mixture to then your outer coating, which is breadcrumbs and cornmeal. Now I use that Lily White cornmeal because that's a really good cornmeal, and I just like that one, so I use that one. So we're getting this. Probably should have started this up real quick here. But we'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. I had to get this grease going. I forgot to turn the grease on. Hey, it's cooking. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take, like I said, I dredged this fried green tomato in this dry mixture of flour and spices, and then I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna stick it in here like that in your wet mixture, and then you put it up into this here mixture like that, and she's ready to go in. Oh, look at that fry. Man, I tell you what, that fry, that smells good. That's going to be really good. And you just keep doing that till you get you a pan full of that stuff. And then you just make sure you get it good and coated with these and you want to cook them on each side about 2 or 3 minutes. and get them golden brown, and then they'll be really good. Man, I tell you what, this is smelling good. Can y'all smell it? Man, I can smell it. It smells really good. There you go. Now you just let that cook for a few minutes, and it will flip her in just a minute. Let me wash my hands off. I know y'all can still hear me, but anytime you bread and stuff, your fingers and everything get all messed up. So in order to keep looking good while you're cooking, you got to wash your hands. So now I got me a cooling tray over here, and I just use one of these cookie cooling racks right here. And some of y'all might have them. You can just put them on a plate on a paper towel and let them drain, but they'll get a little soggy on you that way. If you use one of these cooling racks with a paper towel underneath the bottom on your cookie sheet, then what it's going to do is it's going to let the grease fall through, and it's going to let everything get nice and crispy. And so that's what I do. Everybody has a different way of doing it, so you just do it the way you're used to doing it. Let's take a look at these things. Oh yeah, man, I'm what I'm talking about. Look at that right there. Woo, doesn't that look good? Man, I tell you what, you want to get your grease. You know, you want to do your grease on about 325. You don't want to scorch them, but you get your grease going on about 325, and that ought to be plenty for these things. And just be real careful when you turn them over, because you don't want to tear them apart. But it's just, like I said, it only takes 2 or 3 minutes on each side, and then they'll be nice and good. So let's check this one right here, see what this one's doing. Whew, man, I tell you what, I could serve these things up in a restaurant, I think. Boy, those things are looking good. Y'all can see them right there. Man, they look good. And they are smelling this house right on up. So, I can't wait to dive into these things. So, what I was talking about earlier is, you know, when you get into a restaurant down in the South, you look at that menu. And anytime I go to a restaurant, I try to pick something out that I hadn't really had before. And fried green tomatoes is one thing. I said, they'll bring them out as an appetizer, and they'll give you some little dipping sauce put in there, and it's really good that way. Or they can make you a fried green tomato sandwich on a bun, and man, that's really good. I went to a place one time down there, a restaurant, and they had them fried green tomato sandwiches, and they were pretty good. Now, I've seen them take a fried green tomato and make them one of them smash burgers, and they'll put that fried green tomato right on top of that smash burger, and then they'll plop a big old spoonful of pimento cheese on top of it, and they'll serve it out to you just like that. And man, I had never tried that before, but I think I'm going to try one of those, because I think I love pimento cheese, and I love smash burgers, and I love fried green tomatoes. So the only thing that I wouldn't like would be the bun. But I like buns too. So I think I'm gonna try those one time. Man, I tell you what, if you ain't seen a prettier fried green tomato than that, then I don't know, man. You might not be from the South. So get you some fried green tomatoes and try it out. And your family is gonna look at you and they're gonna say, "My God, where did you learn how to do all this?" And you just tell them, Southern Bayou Adventures. That old boy got him a YouTube channel, and he teaching everybody how to cook Southern. So just look me up on YouTube. I'm on there. It's Southern Bayou. So just look me up. If you see me on there, you'll recognize my face because you done watched this video. So just take a look at it. Look at my channel. Send me a comment, or, send me one of them thumbs up. Yeah, I'm looking for them thumbs up too. And just go ahead and subscribe to me and watch me. You might learn something. So that's how you cook fried green tomatoes. That's what they look like on the cooling rack. And they're going to be nice and crispy and delicious. So with that being said, I want y'all to get ready for my next video, because I'm gonna be cooking up some more stuff, and this is real easy recipes. And look down in my comments and you'll see the recipe on this one. So for right now, y'all be good. We'll see y'all later.